Fucking knew it.
Welcome back to the Out of Touch podcast. I'm Chris, that's Bill, and today we're watching They Live from 1988, directed by John Carpenter. So Bill, what did you think of They Live?
It's kind of awesome that it stars Roddy Piper.
I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass. And I'm all out of bubblegum.
No, sir. No, sir.
Yeah, it's a bit of like a odd movie if you've never seen it before, especially going into it blind. You're kind of like, what exactly is going on in this movie? And then, as the movie progresses, it gets more and more interesting. Yeah, it's the movie with Roddy Piper with the famous, I'm here to chew bubblegum and kick ass, and I'm all out of bubblegum.
Which he may not have used in a wrestling promo after this.
I mean, why wouldn't you? It's a great line. Yeah, it's an interesting movie. It's kind of like a sort of, I don't know, like dystopian kind of world in a weird way.
Well, it's kind of a regular world, and you find out, the real world is run by horrible goblin creatures from the stars.
Yeah, pretty much. But like, I don't know, it kind of like highlights a lot of like real world problems and sort of like, giving like the reason why these things might be happening. But like, it's interesting because it's like sort of like, everybody's just kind of trying to make their way in the world, and then, gets sunglasses, and then he sees the truth of the world and how everything is like influencing you from like TV to magazines and what the magazines really say and all the billboards really say.
All the subliminal messaging and stuff.
Yeah.
It's actually loosely based off a short story.
Yeah.
I believe the short story is called like 8 o'clock in the morning or something like that.
Yeah, I briefly looked into it. I don't know too much about it.
The short story was short enough that I just read it this morning.
Oh, wow. Okay.
It's only like 5 or 6 pages. Very short, very quick.
Interesting.
Starring a character named George Nada.
Okay.
Because Roddy Piper, he's credited as Nada, but he doesn't actually have a name ever spoken in the movie.
No, he's just like a random drifter.
Yeah, he's just Roddy Piper. This is what he did between WrestleManias.
Maybe. It's just like, but wait, he died in the movie. Shut up.
Did we see him die?
Seems like he died.
He was still breathing when we last saw him.
I guess that's true.
Just saying, he's like, no, I ain't dying now. I gotta fight Hulk Hogan first.
Maybe.
I gotta go fight him and Mr. T.
Yeah. I don't know. The movie's interesting because, like, the main character, he's kind of a drifter. He sort of kind of ends up in this, like, I don't know what city it's supposed to be. I guess, like, random West Coast city.
I think it's LA. It looks like LA.
Mostly LA, yeah. Kind of living in this, like, shanty town, sort of.
Yeah.
And doing a construction job. You meet Keith David's character, Frank, who pretty relatable, honestly, especially when he has that, like, one line where he's just like, I've been working my ass off my entire life just to get ahead, and like, I'm tired of waiting, or whatever he says. And I was just like, yeah, I kind of get that sentiment,
Yeah. He's in town because where he worked got shut down, and he's there to make money to send back to his wife and kids.
I guess like the main thing is like, as the movie goes on, like, there's just like, this weird shit going on the TV with like some random guy being like they're controlling you, like you gotta see.
They're pacifying you.
Yeah.
They're running everything. These things. The signal keeps getting interrupted, and I'm just gonna call him Roddy Piper. It's just easier.
Yeah.
I know he's credited as Nada, but it's Roddy Piper. No one ever calls him anything but Roddy Piper.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna call him Roddy Piper. Roddy just notices some weird stuff going on in the church next to the homeless encampment, and he kind of pokes his head into it. Finds these weird sunglasses eventually after the cops come in, sweep out everybody and arrest a bunch of people.
Yeah, it's interesting because it's like kind of like government control, but then like these glasses allow you to see the truth, and
it's aliens.
Yeah, and it's aliens, of course.
Like this movie, it's like a cult hit. Even if you've never seen the movie, you've probably seen imagery from it.
Yeah.
The weird aliens, the sign that says obey.
Yeah. It's an interesting movie for sure. Like, and kind of like very much like a different movie than I originally thought it was until like I saw it like, a couple of years back. But the title of the movie is They Live, but then like in the movie they say like they live and you sleep.
Yeah,
and,
they live, we sleep.
Yeah. So it's kind of like, it's like the people like exploiting society get to live, and then like the people at the bottom like are just like asleep to being exploited and weird stuff like that. It's got like a lot of like messages going on in the movie.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, it's a very cool movie. Also, Roddy Piper's character may or may not be like an insane person just because of like how immediately like he just kind of like he gets the glasses, starts seeing everything.
Well, I think that makes him break. He's pretty put together. He just wants a chance. He's more optimistic than Keith David's character.
That's true.
But then seeing everything for what it truly is, it breaks his brain, and he grabs a gun and starts shooting aliens.
Yeah.
Just almost immediately.
And it is insane because, like, without the glasses, you can't tell if a person's an alien or a human.
No.
So it just looks like he's like a psycho randomly shooting people at like a bank.
Oh, yeah.
Which is just like nuts. And it's like, oh, but by the way, there are all these aliens around and they're crazy.
Him and Keith David have a violent fist fight because of it.
Yeah. Which is crazy. Goes on pretty long.
Oh, yeah. And apparently they just kind of made it up as they went along. Benefits of casting a pro wrestler, I suppose.
Yeah.
He's probably like, back suplex, calling it in the ring, man.
Yeah, I was wondering, like, because, I watched it on my 4K, and I was like, man, I wonder if there's, like, a commentary of this movie, because, like, it's such a strange, unique movie that just finding out how they kind of came up with this and exactly what was going on would be interesting to hear about, but I don't know if it has a commentary, but I clearly didn't have time to watch that.
I don't know. Maybe on one of the Shout Factory releases, there's a lot of usually bonus features on those. John Carpenter, I'm sure, has talked at length about this movie, among his others.
Yeah, it's an interesting movie. I really like it.
It's got that feel a lot of the older John Carpenter movies have, especially at the beginning. Yeah. It's that slow burn start.
It's got that music that he does, Well,
this is like less synth music and more, it's almost like a Western twang to it.
A little bit, yeah.
Which I guess kind of fits the idea of Roddy's character kind of just being the drifter that kind of rolls into town. Like, yeah, that character could have been in a Western, just rolling into town.
Yeah.
Just looking for work. I don't know if you would do this story in a Western where it's secretly aliens, but, whatever. It's got that vibe to it.
The alien designs are really, like, cool, too.
Kept simple for obviously budgetary reasons.
Yeah.
Creepy.
Yeah, they kind of almost look like, I guess, like humans, but like without skin.
Yeah, they kind of do. Yeah, almost like they're almost undead.
Yeah,
they're ghouls.
Yeah, exactly.
It makes them feel just like creepy, and the fact that they're puppeting society, these ghoulish monsters.
Yeah. It's interesting, too, because, like, they kind of just, like, straight up go into, like, the alien base at one point in the movie, and they're, like, humans helping the aliens.
The rich elite.
Yeah, the rich elite are getting paid by the aliens. And
talking about, we'll have everything worked out by 2025. Oh, no.
And I was like, oops. Like, oh, no, it's true. We got taken over, and we didn't even know.
Well, some people knew, but we thought they were all crazy.
Yeah.
Because they shot people.
Yeah, seriously.
They beat up Keith David.
They did beat up Keith David.
He's like, leave me alone. I'm just trying to record gargoyles.
Yeah, seriously. It is weird seeing Keith David in a live action role, like especially as young as he is in this one.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I've seen him in a few live action roles, but usually like small roles, not like second lead in a movie.
Yeah, I mean, his voice is so iconic.
He's done a lot of animation.
Yeah, so it's just like you hear his voice and you're just like, Goliath, Spawn, I guess the president from Rick and Morty.
Other things.
Yeah, many other things. It's weird too because it's like not really like a super action movie, but it's more like intriguing and kind of makes you like think about like stuff with like the whole like obey, consume.
It's like a sci-fi action kind of thriller.
Yeah,
kind of falls into that category. It's unique in that regard. Like you said, it's not action-y.
Yeah.
The sci-fi, it's like light because you don't see a lot of the alien stuff at first.
Yeah.
Kind of slow burns you into it.
Yeah, it's weird though, because like as minimal as the sci-fi stuff is at the beginning of the movie, like towards the end of the movie, they're talking about like interplanetary travel.
Yeah,
and,
we see
it.
Yeah, we see like that at the base from one of the human turncoats.
Yeah, and I think that human turncoat was the guy at like the construction yard.
He was either at the encampment or the construction yard. I forget which, but yeah,
he's like, I had a good feeling about you two. You're on the right side, and you're gonna be rich.
It's funny. It's like when Roddy Piper first gets the glasses. And the cops come to him, they're like, hey, look, maybe we can work something out. He could have gotten that offer too, but he wouldn't hear it. He could have also been a human turncoat, living the life of luxury and stuff.
Yeah, I guess so.
I once read that because he says, like,
we all sell out every day. Might as well be on the winning team.
Yeah.
Apparently that line came from was inspired by like an executive who had like similar thoughts about the movie. It's like, this doesn't seem so bad. I mean, wouldn't you want to be on the winning side?
That's interesting.
And John Carpenter's like, yeah, putting that in.
Yeah, this guy doesn't get it.
Like, no, does not understand the concept of free will.
Yeah.
And choice, for that matter.
Yeah. Yeah, like that guy says. He's like, don't we deserve something good for yourself and all that stuff?
I mean, he was like a hobo. And he was and like all of a sudden it's like, oh, I can just be like this now? This is great. Of course he feels that way.
Yeah.
I understand. If they caught Piper's character on a different day, maybe he would be standing there too, being like, come down, Keith David. Let's just think about this.
Yeah.
Or maybe Keith David on different days. Like, my family's all taken care of. This is great. I love it.
Yeah. Yeah. It's interesting too, because like they mentioned like pollution in the movie, like they're making Earth more like their planet so they can like exploit it.
We don't know if that's 100% actually accurate, because that could just be the conspiracy guys theorizing.
Yeah.
Because they know there's something. They know a little bit. They know there's aliens controlling everything. They don't know fully what's happening. Just that it's happening, and they figured out a way to see through the disguise and break the veil.
Yeah. It's interesting. It kind of has this whole like theme of like, seeing the truth.
Yeah.
And it's interesting because, the whole thing is like these aliens, they're beaming this like signal that, makes it so humans can't see them. Humans can't see like the propaganda. But they're influenced by it.
But Piper's able to blow it up at the end.
Yeah. And then like, all the aliens are revealed. Like,
Cisco and Ebert.
Yeah.
Was that a personal grudge, John Carpenter?
Maybe. Just like the guy in the bar.
Was this before or after the thing? Was he mad?
Yeah, who knows?
Oh, man.
Nice little dig, though.
Yeah. I mean, the thing was a masterpiece. It didn't deserve the shit it got back in the day.
Yeah, seriously.
But the last bit of the movie.
Yeah, that's so crazy.
It's just like, okay, you're just indulging at this point.
Yeah, it's like, gotta get some nudity in this movie.
Someone wanted some boobs.
Yeah, it's like, what's wrong, baby? It's just like...
Oh, man, there must have been some screaming after that.
Seriously.
Oh, man.
Yeah, especially... too, when you finally see them at the end of the movie too, you see them in color finally.
Yeah.
And like they're all like gross and like gray and blue and like they even look worse in color. Like in black and white, like they still look pretty creepy.
Just ghouls.
Yeah. I mean, you got the newscasters that have like the obey behind them and everything.
I do like his initial reaction when he first sees the newscast. He's just like,
we don't need pessimism. There are no limits.
It figures it would be something like this.
He's like shocked, but also like, yeah, of course. Of course it's all rigged. It's all a scam. It's all a sham. Everything's a lie.
Yeah. It is crazy.
Everything's a lie. Now you all have to die.
Yeah.
Unless you get me some bubble gum.
It's true. But yeah, it is pretty crazy that, he just like starts shooting people, but... he just snaps.
Yeah.
Sees the world for what it is. But it's a really good movie.
I know at one point, Kurt Russell was considered for the lead, and it does kind of feel like this would have been that. But I guess maybe he wanted to. I think I read that it's like, I made like how many movies in a row with this guy? I got to work with somebody else. And I think someone like Roddy Piper kind of works because he just feels like an everyman.
A little bit.
He feels more everyman than probably Kurt Russell would have. I think Kurt Russell would have done just as great. This probably would have been maybe a more famous movie with him in the lead.
Yeah, probably. I mean, like, Roddy Piper, I guess, is sort of an everyman, but then, like, he's also, like, jacked.
That is the thing. He is jacked because he was a wrestler and it was the 80s and maybe he was on steroids. I don't know.
Yeah, because, like, you know, they show up at the construction site. He's not wearing a shirt. And just, like...
Just shredded.
It's just like, damn.
This man was like, yeah, that's a wrestler right there.
It's like, man, this drifter, man, he gets his protein. Yeah, you know, I guess, you know, if Kurt Russell was in it, maybe it would have been a more famous movie. I don't know how much this movie kind of went under the radar. Like,
I don't know, but it's definitely more of a cult favorite.
Yeah.
It's, you know, if you look at like the more famous of John Carpenter's works, this is like, you know, obviously it's not The Thing. The Thing is amazing. Halloween is a classic.
Yeah.
I think this is like maybe like a couple notches below that because it's still really good.
Yeah, I like it a lot. It's an interesting movie, but like I don't know, it's like a slow movie at first because if you don't even know what you're walking into, you're kind of like, what's the deal with this movie? Like, what's going on? Like, is this just about like homeless people?
It just eases you into the themes. You see the themes. You see the unfairness. You see the preacher preaching about certain things, and all of a sudden, as the movie unfolds, everything makes a lot more sense. You start to understand. You start to realize. You put on the glasses. You see things for how they are.
Oh my God. So mean. You know, if anybody was the alien, it would be you, Bill.
No, but I'd probably be the turncoat.
Maybe.
They'd give me a Batmobile and I'd fold like that.
I guess that's true. You're like, don't you deserve nice things?
I do deserve nice things.
Yeah.
Give me the keys.
Yeah. But yeah, you know, I don't know what else to say about the movie.
Should we talk about fake love interest, evil lady, for a second?
Yeah, that's kind of like a odd part of the movie because like he does like literally kidnap this lady to like get away from the cops.
But then when he runs into her later, it seems like maybe she's seen the truth because she found the glasses.
Yeah.
But no, she's a turncoat. She kills Keith David.
I mean, she worked at the TV station.
He should have.
So she could have just been a turncoat from the beginning.
Oh, she was.
Yeah.
She 100% was.
Yeah.
Like, we see her calling the cops.
Yeah.
And we see just only snippets of it. Enough where, like, when you first see it for the first time, you just think she's calling 911. But when you watch it on rewatch, oh no, she's calling up the home base, being like, yeah, there's another one.
Yeah.
He saw the truth. Kill him.
Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, she doesn't have the little watch that makes you disappear either.
She probably wisely didn't wear it for that.
Yeah.
For that part.
It's another interesting aspect of the movie too. It's like the watches that make them instantly disappear by making like a hole, and I guess it's like into, you know, another place. It's like a portal. I guess.
And also, it just also seems to be able to just teleport you too. The
Yeah.
whole it's like an emergency backup.
Yeah, I guess so. Like you go into that bunker / like base. But yeah, there's a lot of cool like things in the movie, you know. And yeah, the turncoat lady, she killed Keith David.
Yeah.
Like, it's insane.
Monster.
Yeah.
I mean, there's like 4 minutes left. No, even less than 4 minutes left in the movie at that point.
Yeah.
I do remember the first time I watched it, I was like, oh shit, Keith David, no!
Yeah. It's like, damn it. And I guess it's like ambiguous if Rowdy Piper dies at the end of the movie.
Yeah, because like he gets shot.
Yeah.
But we don't see him like go and die. But
yeah.
So you can kind of take that as you will.
Yeah. The transmitter is blown up. People see the truth.
Yeah.
Now.
He flips them off at the end, which is great. Just
yeah.
Even if he does die, he dies winning.
Yeah, pretty much.
Final act of defiance, being like, "Fuck you.
Yeah.
I won.
Yeah.
I did something important."
Yeah. It's like your invasion won't be as easy. Because I guess, like, you know, these aliens are technologically advanced, but at the same time, like, I guess they can be killed by, like, bullets and stuff.
Very much so.
Yeah.
Quite easily, in fact.
Yeah.
They're more of...
they're infiltrators.
Yeah, they're sneaky. They're infiltrators. Maybe their weaponry is not that advanced comparatively, so maybe humans, if they wanted to, could fight back.
Yeah. But...
It's an ambiguous ending. Imagine what happens next as you will. For the love of God, don't make anything else.
No, don't do that.
No,
don't do that.
Don't. I know you like doing it, but don't. Just don't.
Yeah.
I know John Carpenter likes getting the checks.
He does, doesn't he?
I mean, he has the best attitude when it comes to these remakes. Like, I love when they remake movies. I hold my hand out, and a check with a lot of zeros just falls into my hand. I'm like, I kind of respect that.
Yeah. He's honest, you know.
He's like, my movies are right there. They're better. So whatever.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Yeah, and I guess, like, you know, I guess it gets more eyes on the original. Than,
Sure. Maybe.
Like, and then if the remake's bad, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
Because...
Bad remakes get forgotten.
Yeah.
They disappear. They just disappear. Nobody remembers the 2011 thing, even though it's technically not a remake.
Oh, yeah.
It's technically a prequel.
I forgot about that.
Exactly. See?
Yeah.
You forgot because nobody liked it.
Yeah.
Assault on Precinct 13. It got a remake. Nobody remembers.
Oh, my God. Really?
So did The Fog. Nobody remembers.
Wow. Holy crap.
Yeah.
Jeez.
They're all bad, so nobody remembers.
Yeah.
People kind of remember the weird Rob Zombie Halloweens, but there's like 1,000 Halloweens at this point.
Yeah, man, when we were kids, they were making Halloween like H2O. And then it's just like, you know, they've had even more Halloween movies from there. And we were kids.
The Halloween franchise is a series of branching timelines at this point.
It was 20 years later when we were children, and we're old men now.
Yeah.
So.
They've rebooted and they've debooted.
Yeah. But.
Yeah, but leave They Live Alone.
Yeah.
Just sleep it. Just leave it.
Yeah.
It's not worth it. It's a cult favorite. It's good. It's good for what it is. Don't just leave it alone.
Yeah.
Some things are best left alone.
It's a really interesting movie.
It's absolutely worth watching.
Yeah. And with that being said, I guess that's Out of Touch podcast for this week. Go watch They Live.
And chew some bubble gum.
Yes. See the truth.
I've got one that can see.
And I'm all out of bubble gum.